Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J, and this is my player partner, my boxing bestie, my homie, my friend, BOXIANA Araceli, the menace. How you doing,
friend? I don't know yet, friend. I don't know yet. It's been a long week. I'm going through this process, and I don't know.
What process?
With my hair, and you guys, I decided to lock my hair up. So, I don't know. They shrunk up on me. They're not long like they were. So I'm having I don't know. This is gonna be a next couple of months, year. Better not take that long. I'm telling you right now. Friend. You got 6 months out of me. And 6 months they ain't right, I'm cutting it off. Because they got some length on them already. 6 months, friend.
Embrace the process.
No, 6 months. That's all you getting out of me.
I'm good for 6 months. I'm proud of you for committing to 6 months. I am I'm proud of you for actually coming on screen.
This was very hard for me to do because you already know me.
I do.
You already know me. So I'm trying to get into the groove of loving the natural. I don't know. 6 months. It's a wig. I feel it in my spirit. I done already found one that I like very much.
I rebuke that. I rebuke it.
Okay.
I rebuke that. I rebuke that.
It's a wig.
I rebuke that. Y'all come on in the room. We have much to discuss. Boxing has been on its bullshit this week. Okay, to put it mildly, boxing has been on its bullshit this week, and we have got to discuss it all. Now, y'all come on in the room, get settled in. I see y'all coming through. What's up, G McCall? There's a lot of people on live right now, so we really appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Share it, please, so that folks know we on. Okay. What's up, G McCall? Opulent LDTV. How you doing? What's up, Light Skin Business? Hey, Sean Terrence. How are you? Hey, Jason Pennywell. What's up, my girl? Shawala Ya. How you doing? Dexter Haynes. Hey, how are you? What's up, Pablo? Pablo Escobar in the house. Frank from the land. What's going down? Abdul Anwar. How are you? Young World. Joseph Townsend. What's going down, Joe? Bionic Prince, we see you. What's up, Quail? Quail say we made it to H-Town. I see y'all tomorrow, girl. Jason Williams. Chance got a tournament. Hey, RT. What's up, Shogun 76? TZ Frank. Behind the Lens TV. Phenomenal Mexican. 704 Joe. Boxing and Barbecue. Mo 2013. What's up, Big Mo? Tay Tay. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, Tay-Tay. Girl, we finna talk about it. Ooh, Tay-Tay. It hurt my heart to see that like that. Ooh, Tay-Tay. What's up, Jason Williams? Who else we got up in here? Y'all come on in the room. Come on in, 205 Entertainment More. I see you. Ruben Langford, Chris Smith. Drink. Coach Amber. Hey, girl, hey. James Roy. Y'all come on in the room. We're going to start with the fights. Okay, we've been watching fights from sun up to sundown today. Okay, good Lord. Friend, how long you been watching fights?
Literally 16-hour card because I left here, went to Houston, came back, went to go find me some new gauges, friend, because you know it's time for me to up my hole. So I had to go find. I know what did D21519? No kink shamming in here, okay? What?
What did he say?
What?
Why you say no kink shamming? Oh, I'm sorry for your gauges. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
no
he
kink.
said something. Okay,
No kink shamming because I feel
gauges are kinky.
I'm just saying, some people find that kind of weird. Like that, why you want that big ass hole in your ear? Because I'm weird. I'm a nerd. Anyways, I went there, came back. The main card was still not on. And then it went by so quick, I missed it.
You missed it?
When I tell you I blinked, because I tweeted. We were literally, boxing been on for 16 hours.
Okay.
The zone in these in between fight commercials, they had like a 2-hour set in between each fight. I was like, no.
They did have yeah, it was long. It was a long day, but we ain't gonna hold y'all long. Okay, we're gonna get to it. And yes, Rolo, we in here. What's up, phenomenal Mexican Mark Elwich? Y'all come on in the house. Listen, we ain't gonna talk about nothing that was on the undercards because there was 8 hours worth of coverage, and we're not gonna talk about that. What I want to discuss are the last 4 fights, the main card, the 4 fights on the main card. And I'll start with, and shame on me, but it's been a long day. 154. I don't want to butcher nobody's names. So the guys that fought at 154, the guy that Eddie Hearn is calling the new Triple G, he went up in there. He was fast tracked. I want to say this is his 12th fight, 12th professional fight. Went right up in there, and Buddy went right to work. Okay, looked like it was a complete mismatch to me. Friend, did you see that fight?
I did. I saw pieces of it because, like I said, I was having to go in between the two and eyes on the road and eyes on the phone. He went in there and was busting some ass. I was like, oh, this might not last long because he really hitting this man really hard and he was just letting him. He was like, bitch, fight back for what? Let him hit me for a few rounds. Good fight, but homeboy was whooping his ass.
He was, and it wasn't even like close. It was.
And did he quit?
He didn't quit. The ref called it, but he didn't complain. It looked kind of premature, but he didn't complain about the stoppage. So, you know, I don't complain if they don't complain. He must have been really, really hurt. He didn't have anything for that man. Yeah, my Jamal. He didn't have anything for that man. So congratulations to him. And he made a point. He was trying his best to speak English after the fight in the ring at the press. You know, when they put the mic in folk face after the fight. I hate when they do that. Anyway, he was very adamant about calling folks out at 154, baby. He even said Terrence Crawford, and Terrence ain't at 154. We gonna talk about that later. Anyway, so he wants to smoke, and Tim Tszyu heard and was right on Twitter obliging. Yeah.
Tim said, I'm here for the fucking smoke. I'm finna smoke Keith Thurman, then I'll smoke your ass too.
Did you see how Tim kind of like looked over Keith a little bit like it's a formality?
He finna beat the shit out of Keith. He's finna beat the shit out of Keith. Absolutely. 100% beat the shit out of Keith. Keith don't stand a chance.
You know what? I was saying that, but it's a couple of fights on this card that, you know, we said that about too, and that lost some folks some money. We'll talk about it in just a second. So congratulations to him. Really anxious to see what he does at 154, of course, he said he wants all the belts. He wants to be undisputed at 154 pounds. I can't wait. I would love to see it. I can't wait to see him challenge some of the top guys at 154, especially guys who have belts. So we shall see. On to the next. And the next was Ray Vargas's defense at 126 pounds against, what's his name, Nick Ball? Nick Ball kind of look dirty a little bit.
A little? He is Jack Catterall in the flesh. He is a lot of dirty, not just a little bit.
Girl. Now, he was in there fighting like a little pit bull mixed with Chihuahua. He just kept coming. I don't put jackets on folks that ain't warranted, but I'm like, why? How is his gas tank getting better with each round? And he's expending a lot of energy in these rounds. Like, what is going on here? Vargas did not use his jab at all. He ended up getting into a slugfest with this man. He got dropped 2 times. In some kind of way, it ended in a split draw, and he retained his belt. Friend, what did you think about that decision? Was this one of them ones that had you scratching your head?
I was definitely scratching my head because, again, like I said, I was doing 2 things at one time. And what I saw, I didn't think Vargas did enough. Nick was on his ass the whole entire fight from beginning to end. And he did not stop. Not even a little bit. I was like, hello? Did he won? Y'all giving him this fight? Crazy, insane. I know y'all fucking lying.
Nick was just relentless. He was relentless, and Vargas had no punching power to keep him from continuously coming in. He was headhunting from the beginning of the fight to the end of the fight. I think if he had possibly done some more body work on Vargas, he probably could have actually gotten him out of there, but he was headhunting a lot, and Vargas was beating the hell out of his body, which was very weird to see since he was the taller man. But he was landing some really good body shots on Nick, and they did not move him. They did not stop his. It didn't stop nothing. He just kept coming, kept coming, kept coming, kept coming. He a dirty little. Yeah. I said, well, I mean, if they're gonna let him do it, he's the shorter man. He got to do what he can to get in where he fit in, and he did all of that. So I personally thought he won the fight, especially with the 2 knockdowns and the aggression, and it was effective aggression. So I thought he won that fight. The judges gonna do what the judges do. So at this point, they screw up so much that it doesn't shock me the way it used to. And I hate that, because we shouldn't get used to expecting fuckery from the judges. But that's kind of where I am now. Anyway, congratulations to them both, I guess. But this sets up an interesting scenario. My friend had a good little Twitter banter back and forth with one Raymond Ford this week. And Raymond Ford just had what, in my opinion, thus far, it's been the fight of the year for me. I would love to see him unify. And Ray Ford and, Vargas is with Top Rank, I believe. I would love to see him unify there.
Ford is with Top Rank too.
No, he's with Matchroom. He with Eddie Hearn.
Are you sure?
Yes. He's with Eddie Hearn. So I don't know. I know he was saying he wanted to move up to 130. So I don't know if he's going to do that or if he's going to stay down and try to make 126 again and unify. He was going back and forth with that on Twitter. So we'll see. Shout out to Raymond Ford.
And you know what I'm going to stop doing?
What?
I'm gonna stop being so hard on people. I didn't realize, like, sometimes people really take the stuff that I say to heart because they don't know that, like, I be trying to be jokey over here sometimes. Sometimes I be serious, but like these babies, I'm gonna stop being so hard on them because I didn't realize they really get upset when you be talking about them. And I don't mean no harm because like
Right.
they do be doing I'm saying this from my auntie spirit. So like I'm gonna chill out a little bit. Like I'm gonna still be funny and stuff, but like I'm not gonna be so hard on people because I don't
You,
be wanting all that smoke.
you can't help yourself, friend.
Man, auntie get all the wave, y'all. I want y'all to know.
They be on
I,
her, they be on my friend so bad. She really don't be meaning no harm. They be on my friend so bad. Ooh. Yeah,
auntie
yeah, we
almost
don't. We really don't mean no harm.
no, we don't.
We really don't.
And really, like when I say the things that I say, because I want you to be better than what you are. I want you to be great. So like I give you a little tough love. No. We gonna have to soft parent around here. Like we gonna have to do that because I can't. No, there's no more rough parenting from auntie anymore. I'm not.
Am I gonna have to be the rough auntie? Okay. Well, again, congratulations. I would like to see him try to unify at 126. I would like that for young Raymond. I really would. And so the next fight, okay, next fight of the night was probably the fight that most people were more confident about if we're talking about the two heavyweights on the main card. I think this fight, most people were more confident about this fight than they probably were. Now I know some people were confident in the main event, but it was a lot of mixed emotions. But this one, I think everybody pretty much had Big Bang Zhang, Zhang against was it Joe Parker? And lo and behold, we have another fight with 2 knockdowns. But this time, I believe the judges got it right. We got our first super chat of the night. Hey, Karma girl. Salute to the queens. Good evening, beautiful ladies. Good evening, Karma. And Karma, let me just say, honey, you are doing your thug fizzle over there on Blue Blood. I love it. Congratulations, girl. Keep going. I love it. I love it. I see all y'all coming in here. How y'all doing? Come on in. So look, Big Bang Zhang came out and was Big Bang Zhanging. Okay. Second round, knocked down. Knocked Parker down. I was thinking, okay, here it is. Was it second or third round? Either second or second round. Knocked down. And I'm like, okay, it's enough time for him to go on and finish him. But he didn't finish him. He let the man get up, catch his breath, get himself together, kept fighting. And then fight got boring to me. Wasn't a lot. It was boxing, but there was no excitement. I want to call the man Joe Joyce. Parker was boxing. But he couldn't necessarily hurt Zhang because Zhang's so doggone big. But he was boxing him well. Can't even lie. He was boxing him well. And it seemed like Zhang was just waiting for his one shot, his one kill shot. He wasn't really doing a lot. Think we come around to round 8 or 9 and boom, another knockdown. Knocked Parker down again. This time Parker took a little bit more time getting up. Okay, had to really collect himself. I didn't know if he was going to beat the count, but he got on back up. I said, golly, surely he going to finish him now. But we got to remember, Zhang is older. This is the latter part. Now, Parker old too, but Parker ain't slanging around as much weight as Zhang. And Parker looked really good against Wilder the last fight, and he went 12 rounds against Wilder as well. So I think he's in a little bit better condition than Zhang. And he ended up finishing the fight, boxed better. They said Zhang didn't connect on a single punch in the final round. Now, I didn't watch that fight all the way through, so I cannot give a fair assessment. Friend, can you give a fair assessment of who you felt like won that fight?
I thought Joe won, and I asked at the beginning of the week, did anybody have him for the upset? Nobody said a word. Like, they thought Shang was just gonna go in there and bust his ass up. That was that, because he's been whooping everybody's ass. It didn't happen like that. I'm not even gonna say it was a good fight because I got bored in those middle rounds. I was like, what's going on? Maybe I should find me something to do in the meantime, in between time, because I'm bored. And then I came back and like it's like the 11th and 12th round, and Zhang ain't got shit. That 12th round, he was just windmilling. He was like, fuck it. I'm in here just to give whatever I got left. And he said, I'm gonna windmill until I die. And he did that. And then he was disappointed when they said he lost. Sir, why? What did you think? What is going on? Like, you didn't even try to beach the bitch in the last round. Like, even if you was to win, you gave it up in the 12th round because you didn't even try to beach the bitch. He was just swinging. Hello? Are y'all okay? Like,
are you going to try? And he
no.
did.
And you said Joseph Parker is old, friend. That man is not old.
I'm looking at the comments. I thought he was a little older, and I don't know why. I don't know why I was thinking Joseph
no, because he looked old. He looked older. It's not that he looks old. He does look like he's older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, damn, Jay, peach this book. Do something, bruh. Hello. He ain't have shit for him.
He didn't have nothing. He didn't have anything for him. He had run out of gas. He had completely run out of gas. He was on empty, and the decision went to Parker, even after being knocked down twice. Now, like I said, I can't make a fair assessment of if it was a closer fight or if Zhang should have won, considering he had 2 knockdowns. Did Parker box his ears off in those other rounds? Like, apparently so. I see some people saying they felt like Rolo said he felt like Zhang won the fight. He pulled it out. So I don't know, but that was the card that I think shocked everybody, because I think most people had Zhang knocking Parker out. I know I did, but I did also say to myself, he did just go full 12 rounds with Wilder. Now, I know Wilder wasn't looking like much, but he did just go 12 full rounds, so he knows how to stay away from some major damage. But he got caught, and he was still able to get up. So kudos to Joe Parker for showing some resilience and weathering the storm and getting his victory tonight. Now, who he fight next? Who he's supposed to fight next?
The winner of Fury Usyk or AJ.
Really?
Yeah, he up there already.
Ooh.
Ain't no, but who else left for him to fight?
Well, yeah, he could fight. Didn't AJ fight him? Beat him already? I think AJ beat him already.
Oh well, shit. The winner of Fury Usyk, or what's that boy name? Shit, that other heavyweight that started with a K. Not Kanalki. He just got his ass beat the other day.
Oh, Sugar Free Mars. Hey, girl. She says he could fight Dubois. He could fight Daniel.
I don't know. Daniel on the winning streak.
That's what I'm saying. So is he. That's a good fight. And they both from the UK. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. Okay, so we're going to go to the main event of the evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening.
That's it.
What?
I'm sorry. Drink Hergovich.
Herkovich. Thank y'all. I love the chat. Y'all so, man, y'all freaking love y'all. Boxing geeks, you love us. Okay. Oh, Mark says he could fight the Cuban Flash, Frank Sanchez. That would be a good fight too. That would be something good for. I wouldn't mind saying that. That's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. Okay, so look, we had Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. And let me just be the first to say, AJ, honey, sweetheart, and Karma, forgive me for ever doubting you, okay? Because I had a large amount of doubt about this. I was nervous for AJ. I was nervous for him. But man, did he show me something? Okay, now granted, it was Francis, but Francis looked damn decent against Tyson Fury. And so now the argument is going to be, did he just look good against Tyson? Was Tyson just in there bullshitting and that's why he looked so decent? I don't know. I really don't care. What I know is this. I was not under the impression that Francis would be knocked out. I thought his chin and his head was big enough to take anybody's punches, especially after he took that elbow from Tyson Fury. But boy, was I wrong. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Did y'all see that brutal knockout? Like sometimes you just got to know when to stay down. And he probably should have just stayed down on that second knockout. But that first one, y'all know how people love to say, it's the punches you don't see that fuck you up. Now he saw that bitch coming. He synced it. He couldn't move. He just took it and he couldn't stay up. He saw them all coming and it was nothing he could do about it. Friend, how did you feel about that? What did you think? Ooh.
Well, of course, like I said, as the previous four, Eyes and Road were meeting, and I literally made a tweet that said we waited 16 hours for the main event. I blinked, sat my phone down for a second, and the fight was over. It was a 4-minute span that all of this happened. The tweet, me driving, I put my phone down, fight over. So I had to go back and watch the highlight of it. Dear God, AJ folded that boy like some pants. His freaking knee had tucked up behind him. His big ass done tore ACL or MCL or something after that. And it fell in slow motion. Then I keep seeing all these people was like, it was fake. It was this, it was that. No, I heard that punch. Did you hear the punch that knocked him out? If you missed that, you need to go back and watch it again and turn the volume up. You literally can hear the punch that landed that knocked him out and knocked him out cold, friend. He went on his back. I
was so sad to see him out like that. I mean, cause them some real big dudes. Like they real big. Them some big ass men. Okay. He was what, like 272. He came in at 272. He was like 20 pounds heavier than AJ, which is typically not the case. AJ is normally bigger than most of his opponents. But man, oh man, what I don't understand is why and what made him think to switch to southpaw so early in that fight. Like, what possessed him? Like Francis, why would you do that? Y'all, that straight right, the first straight right, parked him, set him down, put him on his pockets, and he saw it coming. He recovered pretty decent from that because there was still enough time in there in that round for AJ to finish him. But AJ showed maturity. He showed some constraint. He let him out of that first round. Didn't go in for the kill, didn't do no whole bunch of nothing. Okay, we come out second round. I don't know what possessed him to do that so early in the fight, to switch up like he did, but he did. And when he did that, it was like, AJ was like, you really think it's sweet over here. You must really think it's sweet over here. Okay. Now, Francis, y'all, he hit that man on the side of his head, boom, and temple, boom, boom, knocked him away.
That shit sound like a bomb going off. I hear pow. I say, God damn.
Lord.
When that leg tucked up behind him, friend.
That was the second knockdown. That was the third one. I'm talking about that second one. That second one caught him on the side. I thought he should have stayed down then. I thought his corner probably should have thrown in the time. I think the ref maybe should have waved it off. But his tough ass, he tough. His old warrior spirited ass, Cameroonian ass, got on up. And it wasn't even a good 5, 6 seconds later. AJ came from the bottom of the Yucatan Peninsula and rose up and clocked him. And that's the one that sounded like a shotgun or something. It sounded off in the TV. And he fell. His leg got caught up behind him. That's when you know somebody out cold. I was very concerned. Like, very concerned. Because he had already taken 2 hard shots to the face, to the head. That, I was nervous, y'all. I was nervous like I was for Pacquiao when Marquez laid him out. I was nervous. It was so bad. It was so bad. And good job by the cameraman, because they didn't even pan over there. And good job by AJ. I love the way he reacted to the whole thing. He didn't have a reaction. He wasn't jumping up and down. He didn't celebrate. He didn't do none of that. He just walked back to his corner like, I did what I was supposed to do, which he did. Go ahead, friend.
I told you, that fight that he had with that one black dude, that after the fight, he went and hit him on the back of the head. He been messed up ever since then, friend. Like, he ain't got no control over nothing. Like, the body just do whatever he should have celebrated. That was something he should have celebrated. He was like, but he celebrated that last damn fight, and that was really a nobody. But
it was a boxer.
It don't matter.
It does. It was a real
when
boxer.
You knock somebody out in that fashion, I'm celebrating. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking they cool with each other. So I wouldn't do that. If I was fighting my homegirl.
I don't know, friend. I don't know.
I wouldn't. Not if I hurt you like that, because he was hurt. He was hurt. Like, had he just regular beat him, but the way he was knocked out, I would have been mad at him had he celebrated.
I got a cousin that I go over there and knock out and celebrate the fuck. I mean, knock her ass smooth out. I would, friend. I'm sorry. I'm celebrating if I knock your ass out like that. It's just some people I just don't care about their existence. So hell yeah. Friend or not friend, I don't give a shit.
But that's
friends.
That's a cousin you don't like. So
how many of us have to?
If you knock me out like that, we have a doggy. We gotta.
You my sister. You my sister. I wouldn't hit my sister. Well, wait a minute.
Okay.
No, we ain't gonna say that.
I almost hurt a little bit. I was finna shed a little tear. Like, now you gonna knock me out in green?
Nah, friend, I wouldn't do you like that.
Sheesh.
But I know some people that I'm cool with. I knock out. You know how they pass them posts. Would you slap me for $5 million? Absolutely. Well, knock 5 from your ass. Bah! You wake up on the ground, I'm be $5 million richer.
Well, let me get these super chats. What's up, Brandon Calhoun? He says Fury better keep his mouth shut, looking like a straight fool. AJ was like, hold my crumpets and teeth. AJ has plenty of options. Keep your head up, Francis. Absolutely. Thank you, Brandon. And my guy, BF TV Boxing. Hey, BF. He says, my queens, love you both. Love you back. Thank you, BF. And Tevis Smith came in. He says, AJ, in front of them Arabs, probably wasn't sure if a big celebration is allowed. No.
They were celebrating.
Yeah, they were.
Shit, they was up on their feet. I was like, look at that. The crowd, it just looked like this in the crowd. I was like, golly.
Yeah, they were. They absolutely were. Rolo, don't get beat up.
And goddamn Skippy, you right. Yes. let us get to Vegas and shit don't go how I think it's gonna go. I bet not catch nobody. It's gonna be go. Like, this motherfucker is crazy for real. Oh, I know it's gonna go. I don't have no doubt.
Oh, it's gonna go. Okay, so listen, we finna wrap up this here chaos. What was it called? Knockout chaos. We gonna finish this card up. Salute to AJ for doing what boxers all over the country felt like needed to be done to MMA fighters who decide to switch over to boxing. Salute to Anthony Joshua. I know a lot of y'all in here can't stand the man, but listen, his last couple of fights, he's been improving. Is that he's showing that it is possible to have loss or losses on your record and still be able to redeem yourself, get better, come back, and finish out your career. That's what he's showing. So all these youngsters who out here that's afraid to try or afraid to fight certain people because you might lose and all this, that, and the third, dog, go ahead and make that fight. Make that money, okay? Because if you keep fighting and you keep winning, you come back, you win again, you can turn the shit around. Don't think that, holding on to that. Oh, shout out to AJ, shout out to O'Shaquie Foster, all these dudes who have a loss on their record but still come back and become champions. Shout out to them people, okay? So look, moving right along, because there has been so much mess in the world of boxing this week. I am tired, okay? I am physically tired. I had to take a break yesterday because, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday? One of them days, I had to take a break because I was about to cycle and pop on some folks, okay? I had to step away. It got that bad. We're going to first start with Ryan Garcia, okay? All the mess that he kicked up this week, okay? Ryan Garcia, and that's what I'm calling him because I know a lot of y'all have empathy and sympathy for him and whatever trauma he may or may have not faced. I don't believe a motherfucking word that come out his mouth, okay? So I'm going to start there so y'all can know when I get to talking like I'm talking about him, I'm talking from a place that I don't care because I don't feel like he's being honest and truthful. I feel like he's a manipulative person, okay? And he's shown himself to be such. So even if he is telling the truth, it ain't my fault that I don't believe you because you be crying wolf and lying and shit. So now, friend, how did you feel about the meltdown? How did you feel about talk to me.
As a conspiracy theorist, I had a very, very, very great time with all the information that I was able to receive from young Ryan. As a person that watches boxing and watches him, how he conducts himself when there's fights coming up that he ain't too sure about, he starts doing this same thing every time. So I'm torn on what to believe, on what not to believe. I heard a lot of incriminating information and stuff that I have questions about. And then he got out of this conspiracy theory zone. And then he was like, I'm only tweeting about camp and boxing from now on. But you went on like a 6-day rant. And I promise y'all, he had not went to sleep because y'all know I be on social media. I like to see things. So I'm watching him up on a rant like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. An hour he's quiet. He come back at like 10 and he's doing them spaces. Friend, I was like, Ryan, I'm tired. Like, I had my notifications on for him when he was talking shit to Oscar that one time. I went and turned that shit off because like my phone was just consistently going off. And I'm having enough time with the Tank fans, okay? I couldn't deal with Ryan's fucking rants too, friend, because they were coming in by the minute. I have questions. He said he was abducted. Um, he said that there were some things that happened to him when he was 2. And I want to know, like, where are the parents besides calling folks nappy headed? Like, where were you? Because he started boxing when he was like 7, so he got abducted, and then y'all put him in boxing. I'm confused. Like, take that boy to damn therapy. He needs. I don't know what he needs. He don't need no therapist. I want Devin to pull out this fight. I don't want this shit to happen because Ryan just started training for this fight maybe yesterday, day before. He had not been in camp. He ain't been out here with Derek Nim. I don't want to hear nobody's excuses of where they thought he been. He been in that hotel room, no sleep, on that fucking phone. He said that they took all his stuff. He had no access to social media, his bank, none of that shit. Then he was at a hospital. Then he was out of the hospital. Then he was back on the phone again. Like, I don't want to say cocaine. I want to say that you really are having a mental disturbance that needs some evaluation. That's why, because I don't want to. Mental health is just something I don't play with, okay? Because we didn't have this discussion. I deal with the shit. So when somebody expressing that shit, I look at it first with a serious mind before I look at it and say, okay, he faking. I'm sorry. I got a big heart, you guys. My friend's not like that. If you can tell, her face is saying, I fuck you in that shit you talking. Me, on the other hand, I like to evaluate shit first because that's just how I do stuff. So I don't know what to think. I don't want Devin in this fight because he's not going to get credit for this. If he beat Ryan, they're going to say, oh, he got beat by the mentally ill. And if he beats Ryan, he beat up on the mentally ill. But if Ryan just so happens to pull off this fight and beat Devin, oh God, the walls of Jericho will break loose. We will have so much shit to have to think about and hear about from these people who thought this man was having a mental breakdown. But he wasn't. He was playing people. And what his daddy say was trolling go wrong. Go ahead, friend, because I feel your spirit needs to say a lot. Go on and say it. You muted.
He did exactly what he set out to do, which is, first of all, destroy the anticipation for the fight. He set out to ruin the fight, basically. He set out to, when he was, like you said, Devin Haney doesn't get anything out of it. All he's going to get out of it is, oh, he beat up Ryan, who wasn't prepared. He didn't train. He should have beat him. If he go 12 rounds, it's a win for Ryan. Oh, he couldn't even get Ryan out of there. He ain't been training. He been smoking weed. He been doing. It's a lose-lose situation for Devin all the way around. It's really what Ryan has made it. And he did that purposely. He did that on purpose. And the fact that people are like really, and I get it, people have empathy, but when you show me multiple times that you ain't to be trusted, I have a very hard time trusting anything you say. I really do. You wanted the fight, you didn't want the fight. You wanted to fight Rolly. Now you want to fight him again. Now you upset because it's in New York. Now it should be in Vegas. You so vocal and you so negative about every aspect of this fight. Oh, but you can't get out of it. So I can't get out of it. Then I'm going to fuck all of y'all. I'm gonna fuck Golden Boy because y'all forcing me to do it. I'm gonna fuck Devin so he don't get no credit when he do beat my ass. And I'm gonna fuck the fans because I'm gonna have them thinking something is wrong with me, and I'm gonna get sympathy and empathy for being psychotic and needing therapy and seeing aliens and being abducted at 2. I'm sorry. I know maybe some people have memories from 2. I don't. I don't have any memories from when I was 2. My memories start around 4 years old. I don't have any memory from 2. That's just me. I'm not saying it's not possible.
I don't remember what I ate yesterday.
It's
And
a
I
stretch.
really mean that shit. I don't know. Like, I can't remember. Don't ask me to go back that far. Yeah.
It's a stretch. So I feel nothing for him at this point. If the fight goes on, which it looks like the fight is going to go on, I feel like all these people know he bullshitting and going overboard with the bullshit, which is why they're still allowing the fight to happen. He's doing all of this. He lying in front of y'all, talking about they took my phone. Well, who's recording? They took all you can't access your social media. Well, how did this recording get on the Ryan Garcia Twitter page? How did that happen if you have no access to it? Huh? How did it happen? I don't like it. I don't like it, and I think he's sabotaging the fight because he doesn't want the fight. You did all that good hard talking, talking about I instructed my team to make the Devin Haney fight. Then you thought about it. You had Floyd whispering sweet nothings in your ear, talking about fighting Rolly. Rolly said, screw you in your ass. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Rolly said, screw you. And then you got to go back to the table with Devin. And now you stuck there. I just don't have the time for that kind of foolishness. I really don't. Either box or go get the help you need. Okay? Either box or go get the help that you need. Because you got people out here thinking you really need help and shit. So either box or go get the help that you need. Because you've made a shit ton of money to be able to go get the help that you need. Go do that. Because I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. I don't have none of that for you. I don't have any of that for him. Like none. My patience is gone, blown. Out of here is what you can do. Sorry. That's how I feel. So I'm sorry. Let me read the super chat because Mahari, hey, he says, looking beautiful tonight. Thank you, Mahari. And Todd Fresh 600, he says, cook them, Nik. Ryan's goofy self needs to get cooked. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tevis, how are you? He says, it ain't about credit. It's the pay-per-view numbers. And it's idiotic as he's been. The buys are going to be big because people love watching the train wreck. That is absolutely true, Tevis. But I don't know. I can't speak to that. I can't speak to if people are going to tune in, especially if they feel like they already know what's going to happen. So I don't know. I really don't know. And I hate that he took this route because I think that's so low. I think that's so low and so manipulative. And I can't. I can't. I be trying. Y'all know I say every 3 months I try to get people a start over. He's not never no more. Not never anymore. Not ever anymore. If they fight Devin, I want you to knock what's left of his mind out his brain. That's what I want you to do. Whatever little bit of normalcy he got, knock that shit right on out. Okay? So he can go and get the help he needs because he needs some help. He got a little line problem. He need help. Yeah, that's all I got. You got anything else with him? Because apparently he's back in Dallas, back in camp. And that is the normal date that he was supposed to be in Dallas. And they're trying to say that this flare up or whatever this was, this episode that he had this week, his training camp in Dallas wasn't affected. This was always the time he was supposed to go to training camp. So I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Victor, hey Victor. Victor says you cook hitting good and hard. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Sugar Free Mars. She says straight facts, 100 LOL. Man, I'm tired of him. He makes me sick. Anyway, hey Chop, what you doing? How you doing? And I hate that Derek is a part of the circus, and he don't even want to be there. Did y'all see him on that stage? Ugh. Anyway, other news, because he done pissed me off.
Absolutely.
Some of y'all in here finna get real excited because we had a fight announcement today that nobody was expecting. Nobody. Friend, what you think about Terrence Crawford versus Chris, your favorite Eubanks?
I ain't mad at it. Because I have to look at the bigger picture. Now, he could be fighting this fight because he's going after Canelo next, because that's what he wants. He wants to fight Canelo. So for that instance, I'm not mad. But in the secondary, I'm looking at this fight like Bud. Now, you know damn well. Because didn't Bomac go to jail when he went over there to help Christopher Eubanks?
Indeed.
So, and now Bud finna fight him. Now, but what Bomac gonna go do? Tell you all the snacks and shit this nigga like to eat? I'm sorry, friend. It just slipped out real fast, but I said I wasn't gonna say it no more. But it is. What Bomac gonna tell you? Why you pick him? Plenty of people. Bud, you can beat anybody. Bud, you can beat anybody. Why you pick Christopher Love Life? I don't understand. What? I don't like him, friend. It's the light skin audacity of him. I just don't like it. Why? Why are we doing that? Now, if you lobbying for Canelo, go off, bud. I ain't gonna block your shine. But Christopher Love Life is not the way to go. Especially knowing that y'all have a mutual thing in common. And that's a trainer. That is... Go ahead, friend. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's the most interesting part of this whole dynamic. Like, I'm assuming Bomac is going to train Terrence Crawford. That's his guy. But Christopher Eubank did such a good job with Bomac. It's like, you going back to Roy Jones Jr.? Like, what you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess he moving up 2 weight classes. It's a good fight to get his feet wet up at 160. You know.
And look at all the Bud fans. Go ahead, Bud. Go on. Now imagine if Errol would have came back announcing that he was fighting Christopher Eubanks. Oh, Lord Jesus. He cooked. Look at the opponent that he chose to have to go after. We would have never heard the end of it. But because it's Budrick, they're going to praise this. It's not acceptable, you guys. If y'all not going to let Canelo get a pass, y'all think Bud going to get a pass? Absolutely the fuck not. No.
The only reason why I really don't understand it is because I know Bud made it known that he wants big money fights. I don't see this as a big money fight, so I don't really understand it. That's the part that puzzles me about it, because this is not a big money fight. So if you was gonna fight Christopher Eubanks, you could have fought Boots.
And Errol don't gotta. If I was Errol, I wouldn't piss in the wind in Bud's direction if he was on fire. Errol is the reason that Bud get to thinking how he thinking right now. That's it. No, Errol don't need to fight that man again, and it's not because I think he lose. The fact that he conceded to so much shit is the reason why he looking the way he looking right now. And Bud is walking around this bitch picking opponents like Christopher Lovejoy, David Avenesian, all them fucking names that y'all was like, oh, he picking them, and y'all cheering that shit on.
Well, if he fighting at 168, Drink, why would he not fight at 168? Why?
Because he need a fight before he do that. I can understand that.
But Christopher Eubanks,
I mean, hell, let's test the water with anybody.
he could have
Christopher Love Life gonna get out there and windmill.
he could have fought Adames if he really was trying to see what he gonna do.
Why? And I can beat up the Christopher Love Life and go on about my business.
Go get
Happy feet.
Go get Jenna Big.
Hold on. You're moving away too fast. You're pushing this just way too fast.
He's
Nobody wants to fight young Jennebeck. Jennebeck is goddamn hoodoo king around this bitch because won't nobody say his name. So no, he wants to fight the light-skinned Christopher Lovejoy.
Well,
Mr. Rainbow Armband.
Listen, I mean, ain't no money on Eubanks either. That's
Be
what
yourself.
I'm saying. That's what I don't
yourself.
understand. Nobody, he's not finna make no shit ton of money on Christopher. So I don't get it. And Karma, it hasn't officially been announced, but Chris did put it on his social media. He put the flyer on his social media. So I'm assuming so at this point. JP City, thank you so much for coming through. JP City says, salute Queens. Ryan got these ready-made excuses on the exactly. People not gonna give Dev credit for the win. I really hate that Ryan did this to the fight. Me too. That's why I don't like him, because he purposely did this. He knew exactly what he was doing. He plotted this. Derek Stefan, thank you so much. He says, hey, aunties, missed y'all. Where you been?
Hiding.
And Real Deals 92. Real Times Deals. Is that what they say? Real Times Deals. Y'all excuse my eyes. Thank you so much for coming through. He says, how Jake Paul gonna fight Mike Tyson when Tyson is waiting around with a game? Listen, the foolishness that boxing announced this week knows no bounds. Okay, and we're gonna talk about it since he brought it up. We'll see if it's huge money on Eubanks. You think so? You think that fight is going to generate big money? Okay.
In the UK, I think it do some numbers for him.
Okay, we'll see. I didn't. All right.
Well, just don't take no guns over there. We don't need. Just stay safe this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, you've been driving. Okay, you be safe out there on that road. So look, y'all, the other announcement, the official, this was an official announcement. This isn't a, maybe or, coming down the pipe later on. Official announcement, Netflix. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who? Why? Who? I didn't ask for it. Why? Why is Mike Tyson doing this? I thought he had a weed form. I know he does his podcast. He was doing a one-man show. I don't want to say
Hangover 3. He's still getting royalties from the Hangover movies.
Y'all. Why? Y'all, if Mike Tyson take his 57-year-old tail in that ring and get knocked out by Jake Paul, I'm telling you, I'm not doing the show for a month. I'm not.
Well, get ready for the layoffs. Get ready for the layoffs, because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen.
He better not let that man. He better not let Jake Paul knock him out. He just better not.
He gonna knock him out cold too.
No, friend, don't say that.
He gonna knock him out. Mike gonna be swinging and Jake gonna hit him and he gonna fall flat on his face. I told you here first.
Ma'am, please don't say that.
Watch. And then that's the picture. They've been waiting for a new barbershop picture. Let Jake Paul knock out the Mike Tyson. Watch what be in the barbershop. It ain't gonna be none of that shit y'all used to. it's gonna be Jake Paul standing over Mike Tyson's little dead body ass in the ring. If he die, he die. Cause didn't nobody say get your didn't nobody say get your old ass in there? I'm friend. I know. We need to stop okaying some of this shit. This is why boxing is so fucked up because we complain about the good shit and don't have nothing to say about this type of fucking shit. This man been walking around on a cane. He told y'all after he fought Roy Jones, he couldn't get out the bed for 5 days. If you don't get your old ass somewhere and sit down, you know what? If you die,
stop saying that.
Stone Cold.
You said
Austin. What, friend?
You said you was not gonna keep being mean. You said early in the show.
That was before I started drinking. Now that I started drinking a little bit, I can tell you the truth. And what I'm telling you is, if he die, he fucking deceased.
Friend, please stop saying that.
Oh, friend, I'm just saying. He is out. Jake Paul fixing to get ready to rocket ship his ass. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship to the sky, little Einstein. That's where you're going. Up yonder, the upper room.
I don't want to do the show no more because you're just being mean now. I can't believe you.
I'm just saying, friend. Expect the unexpected.
Bree, she's so mean. She's so mean. Oh my God.
What y'all wanted me to say? He shall prevail.
I mean, you didn't have to say that though, God.
He going up yonder to be with his Lord. I'm just saying, y'all need to prepare. He going to Valhalla. That's where he going.
I don't want to talk to you no more.
Asgard, friend. He's going to Asgard.
I want to talk to you.
It was straight up.
I can't believe you. I cannot. I can't stand her. I really can't. Oh, friends. Oh, you so mean.
To the church we go. To the church. I'm just saying, man, this is out of pocket. They got us down here looking bad. Who asked to see Jake Paul and Mike Tyson?
Who? Nobody asked for that.
Turkey out of sheep. That sounds like some shit. Oh, let's bring Mike Tyson back.
That ain't even Turkey Alley Sheik doing though. That's why I'm saying who they just threw this out here. It's on Netflix. Like they had a whole promotion trailer already ready. Nobody asked for this.
He's going to Valhalla, friend. Up north. The North Pole. He's going, friend.
I'm not.
To Santa's workshop. You know how they tell them kids that they going to their happy place before they go? That's where he going. He going to his happy place. A nice jungle with his tigers and animals and stuff.
And that's the other thing. They doing this shit in AT&T Stadium. I'm so pissed off.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? It's going to be a whole crowd of people there to see, just to see Mike Tyson get knocked the fuck out. They don't give a shit how old he is. They thought they be seeing him doing them fucking workouts and shit with them draws on in the gym to get in the Hey, he pissed me off the other day when I seen that shit. I was like, where's the rest of the fucking shorts? Do you need to have your fucking cheeks out like this? Or sir, hello? Are you well? Man, he was really in there grooving and moving. Go off, son. Go off. But I don't want to see your cheeks. I told Fred, I don't want to see his cheeks. I was very confused. He had on boots with the spurs and some little ass fucking draw shorts. Ew. I don't want to watch this for the build up. This is weird. And they was white friends. Ew. Hello? What the fuck is going on here? This shit is weird, man. He done got on and became a nudist. Put your fucking clothes on while you in here boxing this shit. This is a gym. Be respectable. He ain't. I'm not finna see Mike in no time. No, I'm not doing that. No, friend, I'm sorry. Go on and send him up yonder so we won't have to repeat this no more.
Now listen, I have to agree with you about them draws. And she like, why is you what? Mike, now. What are we doing?
Hey friend, he had the nerve to be sweating in them little bitty. I was like, you got this whole gym smelling like fucking Bucci. Let me
Ma'am.
All right, I'm finished.
Ma'am. Put the cup down. Put the cup down. Oh my God. I'm reading super chats. I
got the booty shorts on in the gym.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Ty French, thank you so much, Ty. He says if Mike goes in there and gets laid to rest, I will be too through, says while clutching my invisible pearls. Right when my faith in boxing was restored. I know, Ty French, I ain't gonna be able to stomach it. I'm really not. Drink. What's up, big drink more water? He says he gonna get what he get. Shouldn't have never rooted for Fury to beat Deontay. When he gets slept, I'm gonna celebrate the same way he did when Wilder lost. Oh wow, Drink. He celebrated when Wilder lost, did he really? Damn, I didn't know all that. Okay. So watch for the hook says Fruit of the Looms, man. I'm not studying y'all. I'm not dealing with y'all. I'm really not.
But you know what's crazy? Everybody saw it. So I know it wasn't just me. Because now that I'm done talking, I got a chance to go back and read the comments. Everybody was appalled when they seen that damn come across the screen. Mike got a Mike in the gym with some damn high top fucking sneakers on and some booty shorts. That shit fucked me up. I was like, you know what? I put him on mute so I can't see none of his tweets no more. So I don't want to see that again. And the people that retweeting it and reposting it, I'm blocking y'all too. I don't want to see that shit.
Well, it looks like he got a whole sector of boxing fans that's rooting for his ass to lose since he said whatever it was he said about Deontay Wilder. They are mad, honey. They pissed off.
They'll be fine. They ain't lie. He ain't lie.
Victor says, "Pay BOXIANA, pay that girl, man. She get her check.
Where is young Wilder? Is he still learning that thing that Malik was trying to teach him? I'm just asking because I know the Canelo jokes is about to come. I need to get my shit off early. Okay.
Todd French 600 came back. He said, "LOL." BOXIANA said he looked like Captain Underpants.
I bet Mike be walking around the house doing some weird, freaky ass shit. Like he need to be included in the freaky ass nigga category. Because after that shit, I don't know what else to get from him. Ain't no telling how he walk around the house. I hope it ain't no kids there. Because he look like he don't care.
Damn. Thank you, Edie Gonzalez, for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Tevin Smith came back. He says Jake's interest music needs to be that old Will Smith song. Which one?
I don't know. But EJ is minding his business. But where's Wilder? After he got his ass beat by Joseph Parker of all people. Let's not do that. Damn near knocked out. He did get knocked out twice.
Speaking of Canelo, since I know they're coming, we did get another official announcement. We have Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia, May 4th. After he said he wasn't fighting any Mexicans, what prompted the Jaime Munguia fight, friend? Like, why Jaime? Why not?
Si habla español.
No, no. Where you at? Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on. What happened? Why Jaime? Why not David? What? He said he won't fight no Mexicans. What happened?
Well, technically, Jaime got to check their white box when he filling out applications because they don't have you either Hispanic or Latino or not, but he checks white. So he not Mexican, he white.
I thought that was the box Canelo was checking.
I don't know what she's saying, friend. I don't know. I have not an excuse in this world. It's not Sunday, so I don't have to be truthful to y'all. All I can say is the face of boxing is gonna do exactly what he want to do, and he doing it. And he's showing us that he don't have no boundaries, no limits. He gonna do what he want to do, and people are gonna yes it. Nobody's objecting it. I've seen plenty of people saying they're excited to see Canelo fight Jaime Munguia. They're gonna be in the building. A lot of people. Twitter is saying it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see them people. I didn't. Okay. Well, it's happening. May 4th. Las Vegas. T-Mobile Arena. Jaime Munguia versus Canelo Alvarez. And we're so excited. Yay, Canelo. Woohoo.
I'm really shaded about this, friend. I ain't gonna cap to you. Cause like he'll never be able to live this down. People are gonna say, Jaime Munguia, blah 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 blah. But unless he fights David Benavidez, what he think will be history making will not be. It's gonna be a blemish there because they're gonna say you were scared of David Benavidez. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Ty French came back. He says no boundaries, no limits, and no morals. Laughing my ass off. Hashtag wow.
I'm just saying it's true. Canelo do what he want to do. He don't have. He's showing y'all. He has no restriction to shit. And he the only one that can still do all that shit and keep his belts. Everybody else got to lose their shit.
That's so unfair to me in all of this. That's the thing. They're allowing him to hold up the entire division. And that's so unfair. To me, that's just so unfair. Like, that's so unfair. And I really do hope if he doesn't fight David Benavidez, and he's probably not. David's moving up to 175. I don't see him coming back down after that. But his legacy should be a bit blemished and tarnished because of that. Because this has been a blatant, and I mean blatant, duck. If you're gonna stay in the division, at least fight the guy that's been your mandatory for X amount of years. Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, I don't even really want to spend that much time on it because we didn't ask for that. It's not a fight that I'm excited to see. I hate that, great for Jaime, good for him. Woohoo. But he wasn't the Mexican opponent that I was trying to see him fight. So that probably won't be a fight I personally pay for. I'm just saying. And who knows who's going to be on the undercard of that fight? Who knows?
Some bullshit.
Now, there was another fight that's still brewing. It has not been officially announced yet, but it may as well be because the two gentlemen speculated to be fighting. We're going back and forth on Twitter. None other than friend to the show, brother to the show, Frank Martin and Gervonta
Abdul
Wahid
Davis.
Okay. He still has Gervonta Davis on his X account, so I'm gonna call him Gervonta until he changes his stuff. Okay. So it looks like all arrows are pointing to Frank versus Tank. Okay. And it got a little interesting because Tank went out there. Y'all know Tank likes to tweet and delete, but he went out and he put a little tweet out there. And you know, our good brother Frank, he really don't tweet a lot, but he was real quick to come back with a response. So they did a little jabbing and whatnot on the good Twitter. And I'm excited. Friend, what you think about all of that?
They wanted him to speak, and he spoke. So I'm just waiting for the official shit, because I'm ready to pop my shit. And I ain't gonna say nothing until they officially announce the fight. And I'm still not gonna talk that much shit, because I already know what's coming to be done. Everybody counting Frank out. I've seen so many people say he finna get knocked out under 8, knocked out under 9. Like, that's cool. Keep that energy. I want y'all to go into this fight with that same energy that Frank ain't shit. Overlook him and see what happens. That's it.
That's it. That's all. What my
Because
friend?
believe me, he been doing what he's supposed to do.
And ain't been no restrictions on what he can and can't do. Tevin Smith says nobody that I'm willing to fight beats this version of Canelo. Let me read that again. Nobody that I'm willing to fight beats this version of Canelo. I'm a little confused on it a little bit.
I mean, the face of boxing.
I ain't gonna even argue with you today. Watch for the Hook says Bud versus Eubanks is trash. Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier. I wouldn't call it trash, but it was nothing that I was looking for. Frank gonna show up big time.
Because everybody's seeming to think that these lights are too big for him. Yeah. Like he ain't never been at this level. It's levels to this shit. I'm so tired of hearing y'all say that. This boxing.
It's absolutely boxing, and you're right. It's levels to this shit. We about to see if he ready for the big time. We about to see. I happen to think he is. So we finna see. You gotta at some point you gotta do it. If you want to be that guy, everybody that get the belt gotta be that guy. So yeah, we finna see. It's all good. Hey, Sugar Free, she came back. She says, my beautiful sisters are always cooking. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, you know, this last little bit that we're going to discuss, this is what had me log off because it got under my skin so badly. Y'all have been excusing foul behavior from one particular boxer for years. Y'all have been excusing foul behavior from one particular boxer for years. Oh, that's just ABB. He's so wild. That boy crazy. You know, laugh it off. It's funny. It's cute. He just so crazy. That boy crazy. That boy a fool. He get in trouble. It's all, you know, he been through some stuff. Pray for AB. That judge was too hard on him. All kind of excuses for bad behavior. He's been getting them for years. I've never liked him. I've never been a fan. Ever since I looked at a fight and saw that his daddy was in his corner brushing his hair, I was done. I was done then. Okay. I don't outwardly shit on folks like that typically, but I knew then that that was not somebody that I could be a fan of because just not my cup of tea. But this week, he thought it was, a good thing to insert. First of all, you having an issue with a man, a whole other grown man. That's where your issue is. That's probably where you should keep your focus. But the mere sight of seeing Alicia Baumgartner in a boxing ring with the man that you have beef with sparked you to make a post that you thought was funny. You thought it was cute. Thought it was cool. It was, AB being AB. He wasn't even talking to her. He was shooting that bill. Why would you insert her? Why? Why would you insert her in something like this? She had nothing to do with none of that. If you were going to talk about it, you didn't have to post no picture of her. If you was going to talk about it, you could have just said, baby girl, he ain't the one for you. But that last little line with all that ignorant ass shit that you put on there, any woman would have been offended. Any woman would have been offended by that. So all of you buster ass men who are running around here talking about he wasn't even shooting at her, he was shooting at Bill. No, he had no business even mentioning her at all. She had nothing to do with that. Nothing at all to do with that. So when she responded and called him broke, now it's her fault that he goes and does what he does after. Because you thought it was cute. You thought the initial post was funny. Nobody condemned that shit. So then we got to go over here. I ain't going to say what I was just finna say. Go ahead, friend. Because I'm so over it.
Y'all a bunch of weak ass, pussy ass, whack ass, bitch ass, suck ass, funk ass, booty ass, dick in the booty ass niggas. Yeah, that's what I think about y'all. Because what I'm going to say, y'all never have this energy that y'all have for women. Y'all never have the same energy for men. These men get out here, they talk this shit to you, and it's cool, I don't want no beef with you, dog, blah, 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 blah. But the first time a woman say something, y'all want to bring out all the smoking guns. And I say that because I see how they do me on Twitter. It is no, we going back and forth. It's you big fat back bitch, large back asshole. Like, y'all say shit that you think is going to bother me because I done said some shit to offend you. Any motherfucking body that's saying okay and he and ha and the shit Adrien Broner is doing, you a suck ass bitch too. And not to mention a suck ass bitch, you a pillow talking ass nigga. Cause how dare you get up and try to mention the things that this grown ass woman did with her coochie that you don't own, that belong on her body. So even if she did sleep with all those people, what the fuck that got to do with you? Are you mad because you didn't get? Yeah, you mad because you didn't get none. That's what it is. Then he got on Twitter and was like, I got the footage. Pimp C would be so disappointed at you suck ass, dick in the booty ass niggas. Because y'all don't know how to keep shit player. Because the first thing y'all want to do is go run and tell it. You was able to have access to the shit in the first place because somebody thought you was G enough to know about it. Then you was like, you know what? I'm up ante. Let me go tell everybody that I know. If you don't give me none, I'm going to tell everybody. Don't proceed to not get none. Everybody know about it all of a sudden. Why? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about Adrien Broner. All of this circus arena type shit that's happening, I don't care for. Because I'm the type of person to start telling people about themselves and how I feel. And then, like, these little...
Yeah, I'm going to address that. Go ahead.
I'm neither here nor there. I don't care about none of that shit. All I'm going to say is, all of you dudes that was teeing and ha-haing and thought that shit that Adrien Broner was doing was cute, y'all the real life suckers. And like, it's crazy to see how all of this stuff is happening. Y'all be talking about women y'all emotional. All these emotional, y'all just emotion. But y'all are the ones that's doing whole shit. Y'all ain't seeing no women in boxing doing no whole shit, keeping them no whole shit. It's all men. What the fuck is y'all problem? I know. Y'all got boochies. But see, when I start speaking on stuff like that, y'all want to get mad at me for telling the truth. It's confusing to me why y'all think that shit is okay. Weird. Y'all don't feel weird laughing at that shit? And then I've heard some things lately that I was very surprised to hear. So, but I'm not even going to say that she deserved that shit. What I'm going to say is, y'all don't know how to not take shit too far. All she said, you was broke. And he could have stopped at you a hoe. He didn't stop there. He would tell you a hoe and then proceeded to list off the people that she didn't fuck with. Keep it a G. Like, you ain't got to do all that. You saying she a hoe, that would have been enough to have everybody's mind wondering, guessing, who the fuck, what the fuck, because you know the first part, they already was thinking Tony.
But the thing is, friend, that's the other thing. Because hoe ass dudes like that, they'll do all of that and say all of that because they feel like people are going to believe them, knowing goddamn well they lying. We don't know if he lying or telling the truth. And watch for the hook. Your question, why Bill drag AB on Cameron's show though? Whatever reason Bill drug AB, that should have been between Bill and motherfucking AB. That's the whole point that you and other simple ass Simons are missing. Keep your beef with the fool you beefing with. That girl ain't had nothing to do with it. All she was doing was minding her business in the fucking gym where AB needs to be. That's what she was doing. Why are you questioning why she's fucking working with Bill? That ain't none of your business. That's none of your business. Why do you want to question why she's working with Bill? That's none of your business. That's the part I don't like. That's why he do the shit that he do. Because y'all keep making excuses for stupid ass shit like that. That's why he does what he does. Todd French says facts. That's why I'm glad Bill cooked him to his face and his whack ass jumped off the live. That's what happens when he run up on the reels, shaking my head. And that's the thing. And let me say this, because I know y'all think that we don't think Bill and Dev do no wrong. They did some shit this week that I didn't like either. Okay? I wished, and I know what Bill was trying to do. I get it, but I wish he wouldn't have popped up on Alicia's live. He had already had his live with with Adrien Broner. It could have stayed there. Whatever else Alicia was gonna do and say on her live, I wish she had done it by herself. Because when Bill came on the live, she didn't say AB's name. Everybody knew who she was talking about, though. She basically was saying she ain't paying no attention to no broke motherfuckers. That's what she said. But because you was the one, you the hit dog, now you hollering. But all of this could have been avoided had you not inserted her. She had nothing to do with your issue with Bill. Nothing at all. But a hoe ass is going to be a hoe ass. A hoe ass is going to be a hoe ass. So now your feelings hurt because she touched a nerve and called you broke. But did she lie though? Did she lie though? Why are you not running around begging for a fight right now? Are you not running around begging to be a replacement right now? Looking like scruffy, all out of shape, breathing hard? Are you not? And I'm not even saying he lied about her, but minus her, for the men who agree, y'all cool with him talking and divulging the business of other men? Why is you, like Bill said, for real, like, why is you speaking on other folks' tallawackles? These men got to come out and say it's a lie. So that's the other thing. Are you lying because you mad? Because folks then came out and said they ain't been with no Alicia Baumgartner. What the fuck is you talking about? It's just all messed up. Grown-ass man, posing as a grown-ass man, but you a boy. You a little-ass boy. And it's a bunch of little-ass boys that's a man in the bullshit. Y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. Y'all could all miss me with that. Ugh. Friend, do you have anything else on that? Because
No, because I 100% agree with you. And anybody condone it, anybody thinking it's funny and ha and thinking it's cute, you the part of the problem.
yeah,
Ain't nothing cute about what AB did. You out of pocket, you out of line, and that broke fucking sentiment hit people hurtly all the damn time. Cause you can just tell broke ass activity when you see it. That shit broke ass activity. Speaking on some shit that you ain't never had before. It'd be different. Nah, even still, even if she was an ex, you speaking on something that you ain't never had before. Why are you worried about who been in it and what they did to it?
why?
You're not ever gonna see it. And if you did have the footage, like you a creep for holding on to another man hitting somebody else. Like you don't find that strange? Do you watch it? Because if you watching it, that lets me know more than enough about you. Because why do you have it? Who sent it to you? Like, were you there? You're weird for even bringing it up in the first place. Just, I wish somebody would knock him out. Get him on out the way so we don't have to hear about it. I don't even know how he came up again. I know what I want AB to do. I want AB to answer why Devin them left that gym with that fucking money. That's the only thing we need to hear from Adrien Broner.
Because what we ain't gonna do is act like he ain't lie and tell us Devin was out on his feet. That's what we ain't gonna do. He likes
Why?
to embellish shit.
Why did Devin them leave with the money? There's no other answer. There's nothing else that we need to hear you speak about. Just why did they leave with the money, Adrian? Where's your money? Why did Al have you on an allowance?
Rationing out your chicks.
You want to know why he did that? You know why people are rationing out money? Because they're irresponsible with their money. But we all know that 85% of your money go to child support anyway. So broke is a real sentiment. But that's neither here nor there. Either at any rate, don't be a hoe. That should be the word of the week for the men. Because the men are very messy. This is like the first time they're here. And then like we start speaking on men and then all the men get mad. Now we a man bashing channel. But in all actuality, like the shit that we being seen, the men are starting the shit. Like take accountability for your shit. The women not starting the shit, y'all are. And the men are tee and ha in the comments. It's not the women. It is a whole lot of women that watch and talk boxing.
Nobody cares about sparring, but they care because they had money on sparring. You're not going to come in here and ask dumbass questions that you know the answer to. Okay? That's what you're not going to do today. That's what you're not going to do today. I don't give a damn about no sparring. But they care because it was money on the table. That's why. You know why. You've been following boxing all this time. You know why.
Y'all be cool. You know what? I say all the time, every time we come in here and we start talking about certain subject, y'all are man fans. And like it makes me almost want to not talk boxing anymore because boxing is surrounded by man fans. Like there only are a rare select few of people that are fans of the sport. They ride take dick like Megan Thee Stallion. Like AB is a follower, so the AB get that same type of riding. They do like I don't know. Y'all be grown ass men. Like ain't no hoes around. None for y'all to cheer like that. I know some fine. I mean, when I say fine, there's a whole shitload of fine ass women in the media for y'all to like be fucking with, for y'all to be obsessed with somebody. And instead, y'all will go get a picture of Tank with braids and a wife beater and be like, Tank on his grown man shit. Ain't no bitches around. Not a one. Y'all too weird for the hoes. Like, help me help you understand. Like, why y'all up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on my timeline talking about Tank? Talking about Adrien Broner. Y'all, that ain't weird to y'all at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, Tank that man. He's that God. Ain't no bitches around? At 3 a.m.? 4 a.m.? I know what kind of them demon hours. And if you up on Twitter talking about Tank, I know ain't no demon near you. So that let me know I need to block you because you spend your whole life thinking and talking about Tank. I need y'all to get on demon time If y'all need to step away from boxing for a little bit to find yourselves and shit, because it's too many bad bitches in the sport. Everybody can't be a bad bitch. Some of y'all got to be ceiling. Should. Sophia. Everybody can't be a bad bitch. Y'all flooring me. I'm sorry. And they do. And they want to argue all day. Takes that guy and he bought a Maserati and he did this and he did. Hello? Are we grown? You know what, friend? I don't want to talk about the bad bitches or the bad bitches of society anymore. I tell people all the time, if you got GTD, if you got Baltimore, you got a picture of Tank or Adrien Broner as your Abby, don't even fucking try to say anything to me. I'm just going to block you.
Emoji, any of
However, please, just you, your hoochie daddy shorts, and your purse, just get out of my mentions. Because Tank on this grown man shit with the braids, and I ain't got time. It's crazy to see what the sport has turned into, and y'all are a bunch of man fans. And when y'all accept that, we'll be better off. And a lot of the arguments will stop because we already know what you're here for. Tank's that guy, Bud's that guy. Bud, he got balls of steel because he beat the shit out of Earl. 1 and 2 in the division is fighting, and somebody lost. And Bud's balls, they're so big I can shield the sun with the balls. Like, I'm tired of that shit, man. Like, y'all are weird, and I want everybody to grow up and just be a fan of boxing. That's it.
Listen, I don't even mind people having their favorites because I have mine. But Lord have mercy.
No, fuck that.
Please.
I know. Fuck that shit. Because I was on Twitter and I was talking about Frank. And when I tell you I get a fucking tag for supporting my own, like the nerve of you to talk about Frank and Tank Davis is walking around this bitch. Are y'all Beyonce talking about Jay-Z? I had to go check and see if my husband's post was still posting. Because you talking about the greatest rapper in the world. That's my husband. Okay, Beyonce. And friend, let me get out my shit. Because I end up having to windmill one of you hoes tonight because I'm not bullshitting. It's just the things that y'all be saying, bro. Y'all be saying some wild shit. Take that guy. He is him. Y'all grown men.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, that's their favorite. I get it. I do. But good Lord, like, y'all, really, like, if I was Tank, I'd be a bit uncomfortable, a little bit. I would if I was him. I'd be a bit uncomfortable. I'd be a little bit uncomfortable.
If I was Devin Haney, if I was any of these fighters, I would feel fucking uncomfortable for another grown man lusting after me like that. After I seen that tweet, if I was Tank and I seen that tweet of another man say, a picture of me with braids and say, Tank on his grown man shit, I would have blocked the whole nation. I would have blocked the whole fucking nation. The Chinese would only be the people getting tweets from me. Anybody in America would not be seeing shit that I had to say. He on his grown man shit. I would bat the piss out of one of y'all. I'm not bullshitting.
For the life of me, I don't understand how it went from 0 to 100. If you got a problem with that man, keep your problem with that man. Don't be trying to be cute and think you funny. If you want to be a comedian, get your ass on stage because your boxing career is over with. So go ahead and try a new career. Tell some jokes if that's what you want to do. But don't bring that girl in your feud with Bill for whatever reason they feud. Don't bring her in it and then get flaming hot mad and throw every dart in her direction. You don't even want to talk about Bill no more. You want to just blast her because she hurt your feelings so bad because she called you broke. She called you broke after you insinuated she finna be a hoe on the stroll and be pimped by Bill. And you didn't think she was supposed to be offended by that? Y'all trying to convince me that he wasn't even talking about her. Really, he was talking about Bill. He could have just left it at Bill ain't even a good trainer. He don't even train his son. Baby girl, that probably ain't the one you want to choose. He could have stopped right there. But he thought it was clever, cute, and funny to go all down off in through there. And I just, for the life of me, can't understand why folks don't see that was a problem. Why she shouldn't have been offended. She should have just not even said nothing. Really? Keep in mind, she's a boxer too, an undisputed one. So she got a little ego, little chip on her shoulder. And like my friend said, after all of this came out, I done heard some things about Alicia that were not favorable. I don't know if they're true or not. But what I do know is for this specific issue, she didn't ask for this. She didn't ask to be inserted in this at all. She didn't. And it's really messed up. It's really messed up. I'm glad she didn't go back and forth with him because it's no winning with a fool. There's no winning with a fool at all. So I'm glad she didn't go back and forth with him, but I just want him to know, and anybody who agrees with what he did, y'all foul.
You a hoe too.
That. Yeah. Bill don't have nobody in their feelings. Adrien, maybe you talking about Adrien Broner. I'm sorry, CW. Y'all was ready to jump down your throat. Bill does. They can't handle Bill. They can't talk. They can't talk. They cannot take the mouthpiece of Bill Haney. They cannot. They can't. They can't fight back. They really can't. Anyway, friend, I think we kind of covered pretty much. Oh, we didn't. It was one other fight that we didn't ask for that we seem to be possibly maybe gonna get. What you think about Conor being in Manny Pacquiao possibly fighting?
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Manny look like somebody's goddamn pawpaw. I don't want to even talk about that shit, friend. It's the audacity of boxing, standing up there looking like an old ass man. No. And whoever is fixing to sanction that shit, go to hell. The same people that can go to hell for Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I don't want to see that shit, friend. I'm sorry. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging out with us. Cause Manny Pacquiao gonna get killed.
We cannot have our legends going to the upper room. We can't, y'all. We can't.
Friend, they gonna have to cremate Manny. They gonna put him in the ring with somebody that is on pads, friend. I'm sorry.
Ugas had the man getting spoon fed. Nobody requested this. Nobody even had this as a possibility in our minds. Who came up with this? Why are we doing this? Is Manny broke? Why is he doing this? Manny made a lot of money. Did he use the money on the campaign trail? I need answers. What has happened? Y'all, I almost did not recognize Manny. What weight they gonna fight at? Manny face round. What? Y'all.
Everybody is acting like they're poor. So with that being said, go ahead. Go ahead, Manny. You ready to die? Get out. They gonna have to cremate Manny. Conor gonna fuck him up so bad, friend. Manny been out the ring since Ugas put him on you know how they put that tube in your stomach and it feeds you through that tube, a G tube. He didn't have one of them, friend. Like it's time. I'm tired. No, it's not.
This is not good.
It's not.
This is not good, and I don't like it. And I want them to stop playing with these people. We're going to see something on TV that we ain't supposed to see if they keep doing this. We're going to see something.
It's okay. If he go, he goes. Entertainment. We so sensitized to shit that we would normally be like, oh my God, I seen a man push his woman off a 23-story building. And I watched her scream all the way down, and somebody recorded it. We sensitized to death on TV. Killing, dead, deceased. I'm gonna show up with my bouquet of flowers. I'm gonna come in the living room like, oh, he killed him.
Friend, stop, please stop.
I'm just saying. That's what they want. They want to line this shit up on TV. Guess what? I'm gonna view it.
Listen, I felt like I almost witnessed it today. I don't want to see that from an older person. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Well, you know what Ivan Drago said, friend?
Don't.
Ivan said if he dies, he dies. Drop the mic and then walk the fuck away. Guess what? If he get gone, him is gone.
I don't want to see.
Well, then you know what?
I don't want to see Manny Apollo Creed on TV. I don't want to see that.
Cut the check. Cut the motherfucking check. Y'all don't want to see it, but if it happens, guess what? Weedy, faces of death. We've been there, done that. We're used to this.
I'm not. I don't wanna.
Oh, well, then you know what? Hey, send him right to the gulag.
Bye, y'all.
That's where he going. That's where he going. They signing us up to watch death on TV. Hopefully, Mike Tyson won't have to go like that, because the only person I'm gonna be able to think about is my daddy. But then a little smile is gonna come on my face to know he fucking suffering. So I mean, hey, let it rip. Let it rip. And Ngannou's leg was tucked up in his back today. I thought he was damn dead too. If he dies, he dead. We cremating all the bodies. We gonna save on funerals.
Please give your last words, because I cannot anymore. Ma'am.
We're going to Valhalla. The ceremony will be in Asgard. Y'all get prepared. We taking a ship. Our favorite rocket ship. To the sky. Little Einstein. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through to hang out with us. You guys, we are growing and we're growing pretty quickly. We just got to 4K. Now we're almost on to 4.2K. Because you know what I'm saying? We knocking people out and asking questions later. Wait, friend, why are you shaking your head? Did I say too much? If he get dead, he dead.
Will you please?
Okay. All right. Okay, he's going to Asgard, you guys. I'm just letting y'all know. Mike Tyson too. We'll see y'all on Sunday because I think there are some fights tomorrow. I think. If not, we'll see you guys maybe on Sunday still because we be skipping out on y'all sometimes. So maybe we might come through Sunday. If not, we will see you guys on Friday. Hopefully they hadn't announced any more bullshit where we have to all sell our soul and get a ticket to Asgard. So see y'all next week, you guys, or whenever we show up back in here tomorrow. Me and my dread-headed friend. We're going to change the name to the show to the Dreadheads.
The Dreadhead Queens of Boxing.
The Dreadhead Queens of Boxing. Yeah, the Dreadies.
Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I see you sneak in here, Blue Blood. I see you snuck in here. Lewis McLean, JP City, Gun Toting Democrat, Weedy Gonzalez, all of you guys who came in here. Thank you so much. Specs, Rick Timms, I saw you in here. Who else? Copper, the Messenger 215. I saw all of you guys in here. Please forgive me if I didn't see your name. CW, even you watch for the hood because you know I was on your tail today. D21915, Rozilla Jones. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Please, Mike Trill, baby. Please hit the like button, G Code, on your way out. If you haven't already, share our episode, y'all. It was a little brutal today. But share it anyway, okay? We're on the road to 400K, okay? 400K by in the morning, all right? hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, get our subs up. We got goals and aspirations and things around here. Okay, we love y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back on Sunday. We should be back on Sunday, y'all. It's gonna be something to talk about because, honey, it's been a whirlwind this week. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all Sunday. Peace.